Здравейте, приятели на PlovdivClubs.com. За мен е голяма чест да ви представя Лука и Антони от Audiofly. Броени часове преди да се качат на сцената на Плазма с едно ексклюзивно интервю за PlovdivClubs.com. Okay, so, well, first of all, welcome to Bulgaria. I know you guys been here many times already. Tell me, how do you find the club scene? What do you think of the people here?
Well, it's always been amazing so far, and we love the crowd because they're very fresh and they really love, they really like what we do, and it's nice to see people that have this sort of acceptance for,
There's always been a good energy here. Yes. You know, we always feel a good energy and we receive a good energy.
Perfect, love that.
It's always a pleasure.
I know, for us too. Yeah. Okay, so your tour on Follow My Lipa was a huge success last year. You just completed that. You went to Japan, you went to South America, you went to Europe. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, it was something that an album that we've been working on for years actually. And yes, the tour was really hard work, I think, and we've been to pretty much every country in the world except, I guess, Africa and
but we're going there
and Thailand.
Definitely.
But we're going there. But yeah, it was really like a huge satisfaction for us to get this album out of the way at the moment, and to maybe think about another one in the future. We don't know when. We have other projects in the way, but it was something that we wanted to do for a long time, and now we can say we've done the album, and it's something that
everybody decides they need to make an album. You know, it's like you have to make an album, otherwise, at some point in your career. And actually, it's very satisfying, and it's mostly a personal thing, because actually what people want is your club music, the music you put in the club, and we wanted to make something a little more, variable, something you can play. Yeah.
Right. Well, you guys did an awesome job on the album.
Yeah. And then taking it on tour is like the kind of happy part, Well, it's all happy, but then it's like, yeah, we finished.
Well, we also realized that an album is not something that is to everybody's taste. The album, of course, we're super happy with it, but it wasn't like everybody taste in a way. Some people loved it, some people didn't, but for us it was such a pleasure to get it out and to listen to it once again.
Who didn't like it?
Huh?
Who didn't like it?
Yeah, seriously, who didn't like it?
Who the hell didn't like it?
No, but I'm saying I'm not just talking about our album. I'm just generally speaking, like an album is not something that is everybody's taste.
It's open for criticism every time. It's a moment where everybody can then give you their opinion and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so tell me, what's on the agenda next? What are you guys working on? Are you doing some new album? Are you doing some social work, or maybe doing some more parties and more tours?
We are doing a lot of new music, coming out now. After finishing the album, now we feel like we're inspired to do new things. New album? No. Maybe next year. Right now, just a lot of music. As you know, we try to once a year we do this charity event. We raise money for local people in an area in Mexico where we always visit, and that's very successful and very pleasurable and very positive, and all of our friends in the industry support us because it's an opportunity to give back, and actually, we travel, and this is a moment when no one's thinking about money or what time they play, or it's just pure.
For the pleasure.
Yeah, it's pure. So we do that. We'll do that again with our other partners, and just music. The label Supernature is taking a solid direction. It's becoming very identifiable as a sound. It always was. And the new label Maison d'Etre is taking care of the other side. The more
aggressive.
4 a.m. Scrunch your face up. Look at your friend and go, ooh.
Inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it. We don't have any further plans this year. Well, Flying Circus, we continue with our Flying Circus brand, which is going amazingly.
Stronger and stronger.
Yeah, and so it's a year of just doing the same.
Consolidating. That's the year of consolidating.
Perfect. Well, you guys are complete Flying Circus together, so keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. It's hard work, but
okay, so I know you guys live in Barcelona. Tell me, do you get inspired? The city is beautiful. It's great architecture.
That's why we moved.
I know.
That's why we moved there.
It's a lovely place. the thing about Barcelona is Anthony and I live 5 minutes from each other, literally walking. And then we have other people living in there, Johnny from our department, Davide Squillace, Cian, Luca Bacchetti, Frank the Void, Ali Dabfire comes in the summer, so this is really great.
Booty, moving in.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be great music.
Yeah.
So
we have this like really great group of people, and you don't need a car, so you're like feeling like conscious that you're doing something good for the environment as well, because you don't consume so much. And then you like people are like all the time around, so you like have this great energy.
Okay, so tell me, when you're in Barcelona, are you guys residents somewhere there, close, or maybe in the city?
We do a beach party in the summer, Macarena Mar Super Nature Party every summer, every month, and there's a possibility. Actually, ironically, in the last few days, we actually might take a residency. Might do. You know, I mean, we've always wanted a place where we can build and express at home.
Yes.
And there's never been an opportunity because, quite honestly, the scene in Barcelona in the winter is quite limited, and you know, in the summer everyone's mad and crazy for 3 months, and then it's a bit like Ibiza, but not as bad, not as intensely different.
I love your project together with Liberage and the whole All Day Dream Of. You guys are so fit to do that. It's absolutely amazing. Tell me a little bit more about that project. Are you doing some parties with him, or maybe some more tracks?
No, I mean
together?
I mean, we'll obviously write for Lee. He's a hero of ours, right?
Yeah.
You know, and we
friend as well.
guy, and yeah, I mean, he was one of the first big DJs who kind of didn't, walked in and did not appear like a big DJ. Was just, hey, you know, like, come on,
friendly,
give you knowledge, you know, be your friend, and you know, and we love Lee. We love Lee a lot.
But
it's his label. It's his label. It's nothing to do with us. But he did ask us for the first release if we wanted to.
Well, it's great. I have to say, I absolutely love it. So nice.
Yeah, and Sunrise actually was from the album, but it didn't fit into the continuity of the album. So Lee was like, I'll take that one. And we were like, yeah, we'd love to. And of course, we'd love to work with him. Anything he wants.
Perfect.
You know.
Okay, so when you go to different places, do you guys keep your eyes open maybe for some new talents, somebody to sign into the Supernatural label?
Of course. I mean, but more than anything, it's like the window to that kind of world is generally like we look into the laptop, really. Like we see people like, of course we see new talents all the time, especially in places like Mexico when they all congregate together, you know, Miami, Mexico, Sona. So you see so many talents all at one time, and you spot the one that fits with our idea of the label. But most of the time it's like we're always on the lookout. Like when we're at home and like we hear someone new and like we play the music on SoundCloud, it's like, oh, this will fit. And you know, it's a continuous project. You know, it's a continuous finding out of new artists that could fit with a label, that could fit with what we do.
We're always looking, but it's actually not that easy. I mean, generally, you know, I mean, there's little explosions sometimes of artists that, you know, like there's recently been a little explosion, but generally, you know, it's quite a steady, slow line trying to find people, and a label will find an artist like we found. You know, we have these two guys, James Teach and Denny Shu, who we're trying to bring.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the interview. What I would like to say, you guys are so much fun, you're so alive, keep that up, enjoy yourselves to the most tonight.
You too.
Thank you, and we look so much forward to seeing you as soon as possible back in Bulgaria, anytime.
Okay, hopefully this summer, yes, for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
TC Plovdiv.
Zabavlava, I say.
What? No.